I was at the convenience store, Circle K, and I had someone looking at me kind of funny. He's like, Dave Cameron? I'm like, yeah. Remember me? No. You look familiar. Hey, it's so-and-so's father. I'm like, yeah, I still don't remember. It came together later, but anyways, I couldn't remember. It was so long ago. And got talking to him. His daughter used to play in my old club, and he missed it because we worked on technique, and now he's at DA, and they don't work on technique. It's just system. But it's kind of, funny because, the funny here what his point of view of DA and, my club, which wasn't, as successful as DA or the bigger clubs, but we focus on what really mattered, which is technique. So their coach was telling their family that their daughter needs to get bigger, faster, stronger, and not work on your technique of dribbling and doing those other things. And she's very technical. She was kind of always technical, and if she trained with any club I was with, people that followed the system of technique matters, that they're going to be good ball handlers. So she's a good ball handler, and they love that about her, but there's like, you got to get faster. What the flip are you doing? Are you that smack dumb as a coach that instead of giving them something to achieve versus bigger, faster, stronger, genetics play a role, and you're going to be, this height, you're going to be this fast, and it's not going to change much until this genetic coding comes in, because I hear there's already babies born into this world that are genetically cloned to be cloned. They are genetically coded to be super athletes, which is so pathetic. But anyways, even then, your brain is probably the number one thing to be successful. Obviously, genetics helps, but why are you telling kids become bigger, faster, stronger? I think it's silly. I think it's ignorant. I think it's dumb. Don't do it. Give them a fighting chance. Give them something that will pertain to the brain. You're telling them, hey, be bigger, faster, stronger. Okay, go get HGH and go to China and get your bones cut in half, and then separate them, and then let the bones fuse together so you can gain inches. They do that, by the way. But why not tell them, you need to fix your first touch, you need to fix your runs, you need to understand the game a little better. Watch these games. Watch this player play the 10 position. Watch this player play the 7 or the 9 or the 11 or whatever you play. Go emulate those players. Go watch the game. Tell them to go home and train beyond practice. I'm in an academy right now. We're training twice a week. We should train 5 days a week, but you know what? I don't want to. It's just too much work. But I mandate that they train 7 days a week. They have to train at home. They have to manipulate the ball. They have to become more technical. And I also tell them to play for multiple teams. And we have to always find ways around the rules of, yeah, you're stealing players or whatever. I'm giving players. Take them. Let them play. But back to, these coaches that say, you got to work on your speed. Go to this speed coach. No, don't. I ran a 10,900 meter in 8th grade. And then in my senior year, I ran 11.1. I didn't get faster. And the difference between 10.9 and 11.1 is literally like that much of a separation. So say you get them to be faster, quicker. You improve their 40 from 4.8 to 4.6. That's a huge improvement when you're just running a straight line. But it's not going to do enough to make you that much better. You can become quicker with the ball, and you can learn so many things with the ball. So if you don't want to lose the ball anymore, if you lose the ball too much, when you receive it, you need to make sure the ball keeps on moving. Don't receive the ball and stand like a deer in headlights. You got to move. If you constantly move the ball, the defenders have to react to that, and they have to deal with that, so it makes it more difficult to defend you. Those are things you need to be discussing. As far as becoming stronger, there's techniques to be stronger. My last podcast, or a couple of podcasts ago, I talked about how to become a wall. It's all about shifting your weight and being on 2 feet and transitioning and bumping at the right time. You can create a huge force. And, they're like, oh, he's strong. No, he's technically brilliant. The timing of it. Yes, being bigger, faster, stronger. Yes, that'd be awesome. But that's not what you should be telling them. You should work on the process of always shaping your body to become bigger, faster, stronger for, as far as the mental aspect of it, as far as how you want your body to look and protecting yourself from maybe injuries and stuff, and always strengthening. But you don't do it because if you don't, you won't make this game. Or Messi would not be the top player in the world. Golly. Yes, genetics matter. There's no doubt, but don't feed that to kids. You're going to force them all to be on steroids. How about just be technical? Be technical. Don't hit the ball into space, please. Hit it to my feet so I can dictate the space. Do you know you can receive the ball, and as a big, fast defender comes at you, you can actually touch the ball across their back foot, go backwards to get forwards to offset them, and make the defender, the fast, big defender, have to turn 180, making them slow? I mean, that's what we should be discussing with our kids, is how to problem solve. There's always a solution if you go for the problem, but you can't problem solve if you don't master the ball. Do you not hear me? And you guys are paying these people. If your coach can't handle the ball, like if they're not confident with the ball, don't use them. No offense to you, coach. When it comes to youth, do not use them, because then they don't believe in it. You need believers. Get a Brazilian coach. Get a player from Spain. Get a player that's technical, that they're going to focus on that, where touches do matter. I don't know about you, but I watch a game in the Premier League. Some players play 1-2 touch soccer. Some players play average of 5 to 7 touches, and sometimes more depending on the situation. There's always a situation of taking touches on the ball. So do not, please stop telling kids to get bigger, faster, stronger. That is so mean. They are what they are. Problem solve. Use your brain. Make them work. Make them watch the game. Make them do those things. And then they have a fighting chance. At least they'll compete in a way versus, the coach said I had to be faster. I'm going to call a trainer. Hey, I need to be faster. Can please get me a ladder so they can throw it on grass and ruin it? No. Don't. Sorry. That is my rant today. Bigger, faster, stronger. Yeah, sure. They're going to make a pill for that, so don't worry about that. Work on your brain and connecting it to the ball. No pill will fix that. Well, not yet.
The podcast you just heard was made using Anchor. Ever thought about making your own podcast? Anchor makes it really easy for anyone to get started. It's a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing podcasts. Best of all, it's 100% free. Sign up now at anchor.fm/new. That's anchor.fm/new to get started.